slow, and welcome back to our journey through the Psalms. Today, we're diving into Book 3, a collection of psalms that truly capture the heart of the human experience with God. We'll be walking through Psalms 71 to 80, exploring themes of lifelong faith, justice, doubt, and ultimate restoration. We begin in Psalm 71 with the heartfelt prayer of an elderly person. They look back on a lifetime and see God's faithfulness from their youth all the way to their gray hairs. It's a powerful reminder that our relationship with God isn't just for a season, but a lifelong journey. This isn't a prayer asking for something new, but a declaration of trust built on decades of experience. A beautiful testament to a God who never lets go. From this personal reflection, we move to a grand vision in Psalm 72. This psalm paints a picture of the ideal king, a ruler whose reign is marked by justice for the poor and peace that flows like a river. He defends the afflicted and crushes the oppressor. This isn't just about a historical king. It's a prophetic glimpse of the ultimate King of Peace, whose kingdom will endure as long as the sun and moon, bringing righteousness and prosperity to all the earth. But faith isn't always a mountaintop experience. Psalms 73 and 74 take us into the valley of doubt. The psalmist struggles, looking around and seeing the wicked prosper while the righteous suffer. It's a question that echoes in our own hearts. Why do bad things happen to good people, and why do the arrogant seem to get away with everything? The psalmist is honest about his envy and confusion. But the turning point comes when he enters the sanctuary of God. In God's presence, he gains a new, eternal perspective. He realizes that the wicked are on a slippery path to ruin, while his true treasure is God himself. This shift from despair to hope is a powerful lesson for us when we face our own doubts. Then, in Psalms 75 and 76, the tone shifts again. Here, God arises as the ultimate and righteous judge. These psalms are a bold declaration that worldly power is temporary. God is the one who puts one person down and lifts another up. He is the one who will silence the boastful and break the power of the proud. It's a comforting thought for the humble and a warning to the arrogant. True power and authority belong to God alone, and He will bring justice in His time. 2. After wrestling with doubt and affirming God's justice, we find a soul in deep distress in Psalms 77 and 78. The psalmist cries out, "Will the Lord reject me forever? Has His unfailing love vanished?" These are raw, painful questions. But the path to comfort is found in remembering. He begins to recount God's mighty deeds of the past, the parting of the Red Sea, the miracles in the desert. Psalm 78 takes this even further, retelling the entire history of Israel, their repeated failures, and God's persistent rescuing grace. By looking back at God's faithfulness to past generations, he finds strength for his present struggle. It's a powerful practice for us too. When we feel lost, we can find our way by remembering what God has done. Finally, we arrive at Psalms 79 and 80 with a desperate plea for help. The people are in ruins, their land is desolate, and they feel abandoned. Their prayer is a raw cry for restoration. They ask God to remember His covenant, to forgive their sins, and to save them for the sake of His own name. The refrain that echoes through Psalm 80 is a beautiful and simple plea. Restore us, O God! Make your face shine on us, that we may be saved. It's a prayer for God's presence, believing that if God would just turn His face toward them, everything would be all right. And that's where we'll leave it for today. This collection of psalms takes us on an emotional and spiritual roller coaster, from personal devotion to national crisis, from doubt to unwavering trust. They show us that it's okay to ask the hard questions, to cry out in pain, and to find our ultimate hope in remembering God's faithfulness and pleading for His presence. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Psalms 71 through 80. I hope it has blessed you and encouraged you in your own walk of faith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. See you next time.